proclaimed there, my dear friends, as you have always obeyed, not only in my presence, but now much more in my absence, continue to work out your salvation with fear and trembling. For it is God who works in you to will and to act according to his gospel and to his good purpose. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Verses 12 and 13 is where I want to spend most of my time today. Jim and I were talking about how many times a pastor preaches on this text, and yet at the end here is often left. But it is Paul's admonition that because of what we've just read, therefore we should do this. Rarely do things, life, people stay the same. They change. Change is normal in life. We do New Year's resolutions. Anybody still keeping theirs? Good for you, Ronnie. I'm going to check it out. You have to tell me so I can watch you, make sure you keep doing it. Dying for change. You ever heard that? People are dying for change. Kind of oxymoronish, I would think. There's a book called that about the church, Dying for Change, written by Leighton Ford. Go forward and do things differently. How to break old habits we are wanting to change. There's new ways of thinking and understanding. Romans 12:2 says that. Don't be conformed to this world, but be transformed. Change. One of the hardest things, especially institutional change. You know what a flow chart is? I don't care how much you preach change, people always go back to the flow chart. They always know right where their niche is. It's really hard when you change the flow chart. Change. We have therapists that help us change. We have recovery groups that help us change. We have accountability relationships that help us change. Remember when they said if you're going to go work out, take a buddy with you, so you'll have to show up. Small groups are meant for us to talk about ourselves and to make us change. Support groups. One of my really wise mentors says this: it's got to hurt more to stay the same